and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Prayer this morning be offered by the good delegate representing Prince George's and Anne Arundel counties.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. Will you be so kind and bow your heads? Dear God, be with us in the labor that no one sees, in the quiet battles, the unseen burdens, the moments we push through tired and tender. Grant us perseverance as we move through the final stretch, eyes clear, heart steady, spirits rooted in purpose. Let joy surprise us in small sacred ways, a shared laugh, a kind word, a glimpse of grace. May we remember why we began, and may we finish with dignity, courage, and compassion. Amen.
Amen. Quorum call.
Madam Speaker.
Has everyone recorded their presence? If so, the clerk will take the call. There being 135 members present, the House is now in session. The clerk will read the journal from their previous day.
Annapolis, Maryland, March the 11th, 2025.
Recognizing the Deputy Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Move so much be considered the reading of the journal.
To order petitions, memorials, and other papers. Recognizing the good gentleman from Baltimore City.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, when I first started as chair, I very clearly didn't know what I was doing. I'm not sure that has changed very much. However, through it all, I had the help of an amazing person who has served the people of the House Judiciary Committee for years and years, who's the person that we can come to, that we rely on. The person who, when we deal with really, really difficult issues, we know that she's there. She knows that we're not feeling good before we know we're not feeling good. She can see the pain in our hearts when we're dealing with really difficult issues. There are people like this all over this place, but there's one who's so special to me, and it's so special to the people of my committee, and that person is Whitney Duck.
Will the reading clerk please read the resolution in full?
Be it hereby known to all that the House of Delegates of Maryland offers its sincerest congratulations to Whitney Duck in recognition of your retirement after 15 years of dedicated service to the Maryland House of Delegates and the state of Maryland. The entire membership extends best wishes on this memorable occasion and directs this resolution to be presented on this 27th day of March 2025.
Report of the Committee on Environment and Transportation, report number 23. Clerk will read the first.
Household 858, Mattress Stewardship Program Establishment. Favor the amendments. Amendment number 1.
Recognizing the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So much be considered the reading of the amendments.
So ordered.
As amended, this bill establishes the required framework for producers of mattresses or a representative organization to develop and implement a mattress stewardship plan in the state. A plan must be submitted to MDE by July 1, 2027 and be implemented within 1 year of plan approval. Amendment number 1 makes technical changes. Amendment number 2 strikes references to the reuse of mattresses.
Can you hold on 1 second? Please be courteous. We have a, you would like to be heard, wouldn't you, if you were up, okay? Thank you. Go ahead.
Strikes references relating to the profitability of a program, clarifies provisions relating to the mattress stewardship assessment, clarifies provisions relating to performance goals, and sunsets the advisory board established under the bill after 5 years. Move the amendments, Madam Speaker.
The question before the House is the adoption of the amendments. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. The amendment has been adopted. Question now is the adoption of the favorable report as amended. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. The favorable report is adopted. Are there any additional amendments to the bill or to its title? Hearing none, the bill is ordered, printed for third reading. Report of the Committee on Economic Matters, report number 21. Clerk will read the bill.
Household 102, Family and Medical Leave Insurance Program, application year and participation of self-employed individuals. Favor the amendments. Amendment number 1.
Madam Speaker.
Recognizing the floor, leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Move so much be considered a reading of the amendments.
So ordered.
Thank you. Amendment number 1 is technical. Amendment number 2 defines the anchor date for certain wages and benefit calculations, pushes the date employers and employees must contribute to the fund back by 18 months, and makes other conforming date changes. Alters the date covered individuals may submit a claim for benefits, and authorizes the Secretary to announce rather than notify each employer of changes to the weekly benefit amount, and prohibits the Maryland Department of Labor from requiring certain employers to purchase insurance to escrow before the issuance of family and medical leave insurance program benefits. Move the amendments.
Question for the House is the adoption of the amendments. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. The amendment has been adopted. Question now is the adoption of the favorable report as amended. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Favorable report is adopted. Are there any additional amendments to the bill or to its title? Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So can the floor leader rise for a few questions?
Floor leader.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. So we're hearing new dates and all these other things. So can you help us understand what we've just done as far as what are the dates now?
Yeah, so the original, as it stands now, the original contribution date, starting date to contribute to the fund is July of this year. But because of the economic uncertainty and the many other reasons I can get into if you want, the department is requesting that we push it back by 18 months. So the starting contribution date for employers and employees will be January 1st of 2027. And hence the date from which you can draw benefits, starting date for drawing benefits is a year later.
Okay, so do we know what percentages and so forth based on income and things like that? Is all that worked out now?
That,
or is that
does not change. It's still 0.9% total of your weekly wage, split 50-50 between employer and employees. So 0.45% from employee as well as employer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, I heard that there's potential if an employer didn't want to do this, as long as they had a similar program or benefit. Can you help me what options our employers have
Sure.
if they don't want to do this in 2 years?
So there is an approval process by the MDL. If an employer can show that you already have your own private insurance program that is equivalent to or better then what the department requires you to do, then you can just submit the application. Upon approval, many large companies already offer very generous benefits packages, so they don't need that, including local governments. So one of the amendments is actually to exempt the local county governments and municipal governments from having to pay into an escrow, just in case their private plan falls apart.
So can they manage their own plan if they're not participating in this larger government program? Can they ask for a contribution from their employer to their own plan, or would it have to be completely self-funded by the county or by the employer?
You're talking about private plans, right?
Correct,
So
yes.
private plans, it's up to them. Once they're approved by department to show the benefits is equivalent to that, how they want to structure it is up to them.
Okay, I appreciate your answer. So the
Yeah.
bottom line is we're pushing it off 2 years. It's going to get us past
Not
the
2
election.
years. The department actually insisted they did not want 24 months because they reluctantly asked for 18 months because of the economic uncertainty that forced a lot of businesses to face some headwinds, including some partners they have been working with that went under. They could not move forward with procurement and contracting. And one of the federal agencies is being dissolved that they have been partnering with on data sets. So these are real challenges that they have to face. But they said the longer they wait, the more they have to borrow from the general fund to pay for the admin costs. So they don't want to really do that. That's why they think 18 months gives them enough time without having to borrow twice from the general fund.
Well, I'm glad to see we're finally recognizing those challenges and looking at the impacts our decisions have to the employers. So
Yeah,
I think
what the
it's- I
current
think it'll be
administration is
welcome-
doing is
welcome
impacting all
news
of us.
to Maryland businesses. So thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any additional amendments to the bill to its title? Hearing none, the bill is ordered printed for third reading. That ends the work at the desk. Committee announcements, appropriations,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Appropriations will not meet today.
judiciary,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House. House Judiciary Committee will not be meeting today. However, subcommittee chairs will be asking to meet at 1 o'clock.
environment and transportation.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Sorry to end the good times, but the House Environment and Transportation Committee will meet for bill hearings at 1 p.m., followed by a voting session.
Ways and means,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Ways and Means Committee will meet for bill hearings at 1 p.m.
economic matters,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The House Economic Matters Committee will be meeting at 1 p.m. for bill hearings. Thank you.
health and government operations.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Health and Government Operations Committee will meet at 1 p.m. for hearings and voting afterwards. Thank you.
Are there any subcommittee now? Oh, yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Natural Resources Subcommittee will meet today at 4:30.
Any other? Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Land Use and Ethics, schedule change. We'll be meeting 10 minutes after floor session ends this morning. Land Use, watch your emails. We'll be meeting right after floor. Thank you.
Yes.
Health Occupation Subcommittee will meet by Zoom at 11.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Government Operations will not meet today as scheduled, but please monitor your email for a meeting possibly tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay. Any other subcommittee announcements? Okay. Any delegation announcements? Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Anne Arundel County delegation will meet tomorrow on Zoom at 8:30 a.m. Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning. The Prince George's County delegation will meet tomorrow morning via Zoom at 9 a.m.
Okay. Any other delegation announcements? Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Baltimore County delegation will meet at 9 a.m. online tomorrow morning. We're also going to try to get together for a picture after session tomorrow.
Okay. Any other delegation announcements? Okay. Any caucus announcements?
Madam Speaker.
Yes.
On behalf of the Women's Caucus colleagues, I want to remind you that Monday before session at 6:15 is our annual Take Back the Night procession. We will be meeting, if it's not storming, on Lawyers Mall, and we have quite a lineup of really meaningful performances, music, spoken word art, and listening to advocates from the Maryland Coalition Against Sexual Assault, Ariana Kelly from Commission for Women, the Women's Law Center, Turnaround Inc., and also participation from our LGBT caucus. So I hope you will join us. It's a very important event, a very somber but also hopeful one, to support victims of sexual assault. If it is storming, we have reserved room 180 in the House Office Building, and we really hope you will still join us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Baltimore City House delegation will meet tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay. Any other caucus? Yes.
Madam Speaker, for members of the House Judiciary Committee, there will be a small reception, and anybody else who would like to come honoring Whitney Duck in the committee offices immediately after session.
Okay. All righty. No other? Okay.
Madam Speaker.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I forgot. The Charles County delegation are proud to welcome the North Point Eagles, the Maryland 4A girls basketball state champions from North Point High School in Charles County. Let's give them a round of applause.
They want to stand up? Okay. Yes. Yes.
Madam Speaker. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to welcome Ridge Elementary here today, and they are joining us to learn more about state government. So welcome Ridge Elementary in the gallery today.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Earlier this week, you had an opportunity to meet my mini-me. The 7 months before she was born was my godson, Jonathan Jordan. Please welcome him. He's a 9th grade student from Cheverly, Maryland, currently attending the Potomac School. Jonathan, stand up and wave to the delegates here. He is excelling as an honor student while also showing his athletic talents in football, basketball, and track. He's 6'1" and on his way to great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Colleagues, just a general announcement as we approach the end of session. The schedule will start to move rapidly, so please be flexible. Just one announcement to know now is very likely that we will be in the morning on this upcoming Monday. We'll see to tomorrow for more information to guarantee that. But just wanted you all to know, please be flexible with your schedules because they will be changing, could be multiple sessions, et cetera. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Body, I'd like to announce that tomorrow between 10 and 11 o'clock we have some music coming to the Rotunda. The Salisbury Children's Choir will be performing from 10 to 11 o'clock. Hope to see you there.
All right. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to welcome Christopher Boggs on the gallery. No, thank you.
Christopher. Okay. Any other personal or guests? Okay. Quorum call.
Madam Speaker.
Has everyone recorded their presence? Clerk will take the call. There being 138 members present, and the House is still in session. Recognizing the majority leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stands adjourned until Friday, March 28th at 10 o'clock a.m. Legislative date, March 13th.